I know. So today we're going to be adding up an invisible zip to my pan. You guys already know the way we do it. So we are adding up an invisible zip. I want to put the camera somewhere that you people will be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's just go ahead and try to flip out the camera. Look at my face, my stuff. Let's do this like this. Okay, since it's something I'm doing. Hey, this thing folding. Why are you bending? Okay. Okay, this way is better, right? So, sorry, you see my living room bending. That's not the fact. My pimples is here. So we're going to be adding up an invisible zip for this pan that we made the other day. I'm not done yet, but first of all, before we go ahead to add up the invisible zip, I am going to go ahead now, try to just this pan is beautiful. She's going to love. Hey, you falling. I think I'm gonna have to reduce it a little bit. Okay, better. So before I go ahead to do so, I'm gonna have to go ahead and just zigzag this inside part, especially this part that is kind of a little bit tricky and looking funny. I'm going to go ahead and create up some zigzag. Shit. I try this out. I even have a better way to put my stuff when I'm sewing. This is beautiful. Don't mind my finger. I chopped my finger the other day. How are you guys doing today? Remember this pan we made? So it's okay. The pan is beautiful. I'm thinking that I'm going to have to get material, sew the same pan for myself. It's beautiful. Trying to get some materials. Okay. So I've just seen a perfect place where I'm going to be putting on my table. So we're going to be stitching up this invisible zip. But first of all, I want to go ahead, come here like this. I have to really backstitch there so that it should not move. Backstitch is much is possible. Okay, go back to the straight stitch. My thing is no longer too sharp again. It's my finger. I have wounds on my knee, my hand, so each time I just open it keep on bleeding. Okay. But now the zipper we're going to go into it. Yeah. Let me see. No. No, so you sweat. You're way too beautiful, girl. Anna. So we're going to be adding up an invisible zipper to this project. Okay. We need to measure up where we want the invisible zip to end. Hi. You can support me by sending stars. Is there something like stars on YouTube? Or to my super fans, something like that. It's gonna go a long way. 9 inch, yeah? 9 inch. How are you guys doing today? Michelle, how are you? My knees is just my hand. My left hand side. 9 inch from here. That's why even never you had me. Suicide when they say it's over. So we're just kind of trying to mark where we will start. I always like to do so. So it's going to be my guide point. Ernestine. Random. How are you? We are adding up a zipper. Sorry, my finger is chopped off my finger. So we'll be using this invisible foot, right? If you don't have it, you can use a normal foot for this. Just gonna and I have to grab my pins. Okay. I put this so that I won't start looking for it because when good at doing that. Okay guys, so we set the 3 and 3, is it 3? Yeah, 3. So we've literally set the tension at try adding your favorite shape sticker. What was that? Something popped up. I don't know what was that. I don't know what popped up. You can do I don't even really know much about this YouTube, Top fan, something like that. Okay, so guys, we're going to stitch our zipper to our pan, you know, to, it's not my pan, but it's pan. Oh my god, I just love the way everything is so looking good and beautiful, and the kimono itself. I'm gonna have to create a crop top for this. Alright, what kind of sewing machine do you have? This is heavy duty, single heavy duty. Yeah, that's what I've always used. Most of my machine have always been single heavy duty. I used to have this industrial sewing machine before. If you watch my first tutorial, you notice that I used to have those Yuki. Just that I didn't have space at home because that Yuki occupied a lot of space, so I had to sell it. So this is it. This one is gonna have to go here. This now, this one is gonna have to. So guys, we're going to be installing our zipper to this. I'm gonna have to just go ahead and pin this part up here. I'm gonna pin. I already mark where I mean when I press that point where I have to stitch from there. Okay, I'm just gonna have to pin on that line where I press, pin right there, then I'll take and stitch all the way straight downward. So normally just see this part two down, up here. Okay. Let's see. So I'm just gonna have to go ahead and I want to make sure that I'm stitching right closer there, but not, I don't know how I can bring this, but not in on the zipper, okay? Such a way that I will stitch my zipper, will be able to, if I realize that the thing is too close on the zipper. Why are you coming out? Gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm thinking that the thing is right up, so a little bit here, then I will pin. Okay, that's kind of perfect. So the middle is like this. We shift. Okay. Okay, and I'm stitching on the zipper, so I'm gonna have to just bring it a little bit. Then I want to make sure that I stitch and see where I mark, so I'm just gonna have to follow that up. How are you guys doing today? I hope you are good. Everything is good. So I am stitching this up. Taking the time, going through each step by step. Now make sure that I end where I mark. That's the reason why I have to mark that up. I keep on going to the other side to look for this up. That's it. Now it's the right time. We're gonna see if we did a good job or not. I'm trying to, first of all, trying to zip this up. This part is good. So far, so good. Everything is good. That's one thing I love about invisibles. When you stitch it well, when you put it well, look at me shouting, you know what I mean? Okay, now that we are done stitching this other side, we have to flip it now to be able to stitch the other side like this. We stitch. This band is beautiful. I'm just admiring it. You know what, it makes something and then you're admiring it. Admiring it. I'm just admiring it. It took my time. So now we're gonna have to go ahead now and do the other side of it. This other side is always very tricky because the zipper is always like, it's on my left hand side. I don't like working on my left hand side, but anyway. Let's see, where do we match this up? Do we really pin that up? I don't like working on my left hand side. That's just me. Trying to pin like I did for the other side. I'm trying to just put them all together. So no. And I make sure that's straight, because sometimes when you stitch, it's not straight, it becomes like, it has that one funny shit. But, which I hate. I hate it when my something is looking not done. Down, a little bit down like this, but you can see this other side. I don't like walking on this my left hand side. I don't know why, but I'm gonna have to stitch from the top to the hem of it. I'm trying to see if everything is good and perfect before I can go ahead and start. Okay, yeah, we'll hold it up like that. Okay, now we have to I literally have to shift. So yeah, and I'm going to put the needle down. Good. I want to make sure that nothing is being twisted around there, or the fabric should not be picked up that it's not supposed to be. So here So we're gonna see if we did a quick check or not. I'm gonna try to zip that up. Hopefully. Here's the zipper. Let me flip it to the right side, but I'm still going to have to go to the wrong side. I just want to cross check if everything is fine. You can see. You don't see that there's a zipper. The way you make an invisible is very well. This is what it looks like. I just love it when my zipper is well made. Okay, everything matches up. Here is the most important thing. Sometimes you make this, it's kind of upside down, which is, this is what it look like. You see, very neat, very neat. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and finish up. You just have to fold this part inwards and do the rest of the thing. And we'll be done with the pants. Tomorrow we'll be sewing the shirt. Tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah. This thing is no longer sharp. I don't know how to sharpen it now. How am I going to sharpen this thing? Okay, so now we'll go ahead and unzip that up. Okay, then bring it back inward like this. We're going to cut off the zipper because it's too long. Okay, now this is what we're going to do. Fold this inward like this, the opposite direction. Right. Fold it forward. Then we're just going to backstitch here to hold it now. By the time you flip it inside, this part is going to go at the inside. Sometimes I always try like to do it up like this. You see? Like this, so that it should be neat. But I realize that when I try to do it up like this, it doesn't really tack. But I'm going to try to do it much this way. Right? So now I'm going to try to do the finishing. The finishing is always a little bit tricky. Okay, so I just try to flip this part here inside. And remember, I did have to do the opposite direction because there's no way it's going. I'm going to have to stitch over the pin. Okay. So something I don't know. It's color? No, yeah, that is. No, it didn't go the way I wanted. So let me use a normal zipper fold. Oh my God. I have to hear. I'm trying to. I don't know where I kept those tiny scissors. I'm using this one. So it's either I do it this way. What I have to use my lower zipper fold. I'm using my normal zipper fold. No. Aha, I said it. Yeah. This thing is out. This is my pins now. I don't know if this Amazon pins and the one or it's not just working. I'm gonna have to do another stitch up so that I can hold the zipper. Right? Just hold the zipper. Yeah. Okay. By the time I put it inside will be neat. Let's do the other side. Now we're gonna have to cut up our zipper. The zipper is not supposed to be like this. I saw a tutorial. You cut your zipper, you do it like that, you cross it over. Was it even like that? Or this, like this, and you bring this other one. Am I doing it right? Or is it from the back? Then it's not. Here. Anyway, we're gonna do it this way. So we're gonna stitch across the zipper. You can do it the other way around. Even though I think the other way look more professional than this one, but it's what it's so we are done adding up our zipper to our pants. Normally I was supposed to grab up. It's looking like, what have I done? But it's very, very neat. That's one thing I love about it. Huh? If you want, you can just grab up two pieces like this. I even had something like this. You can grab this. You can grab piece like this. Instead of you doing this, you can see that this is unprofessional. It's not really neat. You just add it up like this, okay? Then you're just gonna go ahead and stitch. This part is beautiful. Then I'm gonna do this one to cover this mess up that I've just messed up there. Okay, this is what I normally do. To make it look neat, it shouldn't be like shit. This zipper, unless it should look more. I will tell you that I prefer this other way that I've always been. Okay. Now we are done. Bring this up adjust it this way. I prefer this way than the other way. Yeah, something like this. Let me give it 11 minutes. It's much better like this. So, oh, that was good. Ow. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna have to do right now is just to go ahead and I'm gonna be hemming this up with the hemming gun. Okay, I'll do it so that it should look a little bit neat with the hemming gun, and we'll be done with the pants. Tomorrow we're going to be sewing the shirt. Even though if you notice that I did not zigzag it, but I'm going to have to take time now and trim up all the thread that is hanging around it. And not be like, how can you sew me a clothes like this? What I got? It looks so unprofessional. You trust we Africa. Well, I talk. Okay. This one I put inside is even my material that I had to use for it. Okay. This is neat. Okay. Let's see if there's anything I need to cut from there. This is from the material. Okay, I think this part here, I'm still going to have to pass 1 or 2 stitches there. Where's the one coming from? Where are you coming from? Okay. I just finished this part. I keep that thing there. Okay, guys. We are done with the pants. Just need to do 1 or 2 stitches. I'm just gonna have to run 1 or 2 stitches here inward because I feel like this part is going to stitch. Especially this part like this. Nothing you make it can just open. I saw some thread somewhere. Okay. Yeah, and do some stitching this part up. Alright, so I saw thread some here. Okay, I think we are done. Finally done. No, because I had some issue on my machine, so it was not kind of stitching too well. That's why it's just all this thread. This thing is not longer sharp. Okay. Okay. We are done for this. I'm just gonna have to press that up now. Hem it up, and it's ready to wear. It has side pockets. I had to add this side pocket because her material was not enough, so this other side pocket. Thread, put it in this basket. If not, everywhere on the floor it's gonna be thread. Okay guys, so our pan is done. Believe me, it is very, very beautiful. It is very, when I say something is beautiful, it is very, 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 very. This is the back. Is it the back? Yeah, the back has 3 pleats, while the front has 2. This is the front, right? So I hope that you guys love this tutorial. Look at my pimples. So she will try it on when she comes, and I'll definitely do a review for you guys to see the finished project. Remember, we stitched the kimono the other day. Today is the pan. Tomorrow we're going to have to stitch the shirt, and then the other day we'll make the crop top of it. Thank you so much, guys. Hope to see you guys very soon. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I just love everything about it. Very beautiful. I'm gonna have to press everything now. Keep it well nice and looking professional finishing. That's what I think. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you some other time. Bye bye. Let me go and ask my ironing board if I have made. Did I even have that tiny hemming gun? I don't know if I have that tiny hemming gun. Even though I have some. I don't have that tiny hemming gun. I don't have that tiny hemming gun. That's what I don't. Anyway, this is the hemming gum I have. I'm gonna have to split it into 2. see the hemming gum that I have. I'm going to be using this part, okay? This one, not this part. That's true. This one, yes. Let me check what I have there. Okay, I'm gonna have to press it up with it, and we are done. Thank you guys so much. We hope to see you some other time. Bye bye.